This is so legit.
When it comes to video games, like, we've reached a point where it's more than just a game. We're talking about careers, livelihoods, friendships, culture. Like, a lot of it has to do with video games. Video games usually have that reputation of being that nerdy shit, mindless garbage you just sit down and play that'll get you nowhere. But we've gotten like so far from that. We've really come a long way. It's pretty much just been shown how like that whole stereotype, it kind of fell apart, because a lot of the time when people think of others who enjoy them, they usually think of like weird people, losers, people who don't really get anywhere. You have so many people who do this stuff professionally, who love doing it, and they're like well known. They are known for getting girls. They have a lot of money. They're really cool. They know famous people. Like, it's just the opposite of like what a lot of people would expect when thinking of video games. People still love to shit on video games and stuff because of like the controversy, all the like stuff that a lot of older people are unfamiliar with, and not a lot of people realize that it's not all that stuff. It's not entirely controversial, or it's not gonna like damage your brain, or it's not bad for you. It's not gonna make you like weird. Like, there's a lot of stuff that people just have misunderstandings with when it comes to video games, and we've just come such a long way where we went from people who were considered like weird doing this, and now we've reached a point where you have people doing this stuff for a living, people becoming multi-millionaires by just playing video games. I think the thing that like broke the whole stereotype that if you play video games you're a loser is, I still remember the day like I woke up and I saw like a bunch of headlines that a really well-known rapper, Drake, who's like super well-known in the mainstream, like everyone knows him, I'm sure even your grandmother knows him. He was on a live stream playing video games with someone, and after that day, things have just completely changed. Like, you see people who used to make fun of others for playing video games, people who never even thought of touching one, suddenly enjoying them, thinking they're cool, doing it all the time. Like, we've seen people go from nothing to something by playing video games, entertaining people with them. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's something years ago I could have never really imagined, and I'm sure nobody else could really imagine either. So it's just crazy like how we're at this point now where video games are pretty much a normal form of entertainment now, and how that whole boundary of like nerds and cool people were broken. And I think it's great now how you could say to someone, I'm playing a video game, and a while ago some people would be like, oh, why are you bothering with that nerd shit? Why are you wasting your time with that? But like, you don't really get reactions like that anymore. We got to the point where it's almost like telling someone I'm going to see a movie. They're just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, it's just such a good feeling that the boundary is broken, because there have even been times where I haven't really been open myself about enjoying that stuff because of just like the stereotype associated with it. So I think it's just amazing how far we've come, and I'm just really happy what the entire like video game culture and everything has become. It's great that today you now have the ability to amount to something by enjoying video games. You could become a millionaire playing them. Like, it's just so great seeing how far things have come and how much things have changed, and all of this just goes to show it's more than a game.
Need opinion. I'm going to college in 4 days of freaking out. I don't know if I really want to go. I love making YouTube videos, but I've run out of time to grow. I disagree that you've run out of time to grow. Listen, do you have any idea? You're gonna have time in college to do both. You're gonna have time. I want you to know that. College is not going to take up 16 hours of your day, okay? I can promise you that. Especially if this is like your first year. First year of college, you're not gonna have 8 hours of classes every single day. You're gonna have so much time to still make YouTube videos, man. you might have to sacrifice hanging out with friends and going out and partying and doing other cool things that the school and college has to offer, but you can't say that, dude. I was working a full-time job at Noodles & Company, taking college classes and streaming like 8 hours a day, minimum. You just gotta, dude, success is sacrifice, man. If you are not born into being successful and you've become successful, you sacrifice something, whether it be time with friends, time with family, your physical health sometimes. I mean, dude, like, very difficult to make incredible journeys of growth in multiple ways and completely keep everything. It's not possible. If you want to continue to do YouTube, if it's something you're passionate about, you can easily go to college, take your classes, study, and every other ounce of your time goes in making those videos.